Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is July, and if you're new here, welcome. I hope everyone is having a pretty good new year so far. But as promised, the 2020 bullet journal setup is finally here. So it kind of took me some time to finish it. That is because I was moving and I was packing and had finals. So, but yeah, I don't want to make this intro way too long for you guys, and I hope you enjoy this. If you have any questions, suggestions, leave the comment down below. And yeah, so there's going to be more videos that are coming up. I'm finally getting settled here in Austin, so we are back to grinding, which I'm really happy about. So yeah, thank you again for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and yeah, let's get right to it. Hello guys, I hope you guys are as cozy as I am when I'm doing this bullet journal setup. So over here, I decided to do a little bit of a 20s style. So as you can see here, I am just trying to make sure that everything is perfectly lined up. I try my best to measure everything appropriately and exactly from each side. So basically what I'm doing here is, it's almost kind of looking like a geometric kind. I'm not exactly sure how the 20s style in the past, all I could see, I looked around Pinterest and see how it looked like, and the ones that I could find is the Great Gatsby. So I really had fun doing this because there's a lot of dimensions, there's a lot of styles that I actually found on Pinterest. So this is so inside the numbers, all I'm doing is I'm just putting in different diagonals of lines. So you can totally redo this style or remake this style, and you can make your own patterns and make your own diagonal lines. It's really fun. For this one, I wasn't really looking at a specific picture. I was kind of just going with the flow and looking at the number and see if I like it or not. So I was just kind of going by the feel, and I used the micron to write over the lines. And again, I'm just trying my best to follow the diagonal lines here. So, but there are some that I started using the ruler again, because I don't really trust myself, and I was kind of feeling pressured in making that perfect straight line. So I thought I'd get some help from these rulers. So I really liked it. I like how it turned out. So for the 2020 bullet journal, I tried my best to keep everything clean. Not I hope it's not too boring for y'all, but what I did is I tried my best not to put too many colors. I usually just wait those crazy colors, I just usually wait to use more colors throughout the years. But when I'm doing when I'm looking at my setup, I kind of just want to make sure that it's easy for my eyes to see everything that I need. And but yeah, feel free to comment down below if you guys have any suggestions. What's your favorite color that you guys usually use, your go-to colors? But over here I was gonna do another diagonal 20s, but I went with the writing ones. I thought they kind of made a more unique look, because when I was looking at Pinterest, everything that I was seeing was like all numbers, and I thought I kind of put a little spice to it. So let me know if y'all like this. And over here I put in my manifestations, and I put a little quote right down below. It says, "Time is non-refundable. Use it with intention." Oh yeah, and by the way, while I'm actually filming this video right here, I'm currently sitting on the floor, and I was in San Diego at that time. So yeah, I was on the floor, and it was really uncomfortable for me while I was filming this. So you will see me the whole entire video actually moving around and trying to stretch out and all that stuff, because like my knee was hurting. So yeah, I'm just glad I didn't really mess up a lot, I guess. But if you could see now, like on the left hand side over there, I decided to do the lunar, the different phases of the moons. So yeah, and then I'm just coloring them with the glitter marker. All the materials that I'm using for this bullet journal is going to be listed down the description box, so make sure you check that out if you're interested on which one I'm currently using or that I used for this video. And the washi tape, oh my god, I'm going to link the information down below again, because this is probably thus far my favorite brand of the washi tapes. I don't know, like they're just so vibrant and they're so adorable compare from the other washi tapes that I have. So but anyways, so here I was just kind of like adding a little bit of like the swivel and a little bit of the character, because I was looking at it and I thought it was like too empty. So I put in a little bit of the quotations around the 2020 signs. And over to the next page. So I decided for my 2020 bullet journal setup, I decided not to do the whole year glance, and I know there are many people that love to do that, or they prefer to have that done. But for me, the way I see it is there's really no point of me doing that if I'm gonna go through the month by month journal or calendar anyway. So instead of that, I decided to do the lunar calendar instead. So for this one, the only thing is, as I was looking at my template, I was looking back and forth, and I made a few mistakes. I think I made a mistake in January, the month of February, actually, I'm sorry. So it kind of got me a little bit confused, because I was going back and forth, and I was trying to make sure that I was doing the right month, the right date, but I still got confused. So I'm really sorry, guys. I tried my best to fix it. I did made another mistake on this one. I think it was the month of December. So I did cut out the same dotted white paper and made it into, or shaped it into, a half moon to cover it up. So yeah, let me know if you guys like this. Which one do you guys prefer? And as you can see on the right page, or the next page, you can see my little note right there for myself. I wanted to make sure that I don't forget what I'm going to be doing for each page. So yeah, and let me know, guys, if you guys like this. Maybe the next year, if you would like me to do the whole whole year glance, I would be happy to do that for y'all, not a problem. And as I was writing the each month, I decided to make it a little bit smaller and just little cursives, and I shaded it with the glitter marker that's going to be right down below, again the name of it. And for the numbers, I did use one of the microns, I believe, and another, it's this washi tape right here, the little planets with the baby blue or pink. It's with the same company, and again I will link their information right down below. You guys should definitely check them out because they're wonderful. And around the lunar calendar writings, I just put in some moon, hearts, and stars in a little swivel gray lines. And over the next page, I decided to do my savings. For me, it's really important for me to do or keep account of my savings. That is because I am a student and I do work full time. So I just wanted to make sure, like, my future goals, how I want my savings to look like in the future, or like any traveling in the future, any big buy in the future. I just want to make sure that I'm keeping accountability of how much I'm earning and how much I'm saving to get what I need in the future. So for this one, my jar is completely not even, as you can see. I tried my best, but yeah, it didn't go as planned. Like, the right side is a little bit further out than the left side, but I try to make it work. And over here, so for each horizontal lines, I decided to do like different patterns. So for this one, it symbolizes for each month, and to pretty much just put the date or the amount that you would like to have, or the expected amount that you would like to have for that month. So yeah, and again, I did use the micron here, and for the micron, I mainly used the number 3 and number 5 for this whole entire video. And the little black line, I did use the PIGMA, and the white Sakura, I tried using the number 8, but then for some reason it just did not work out for me, so I went back on to using the number 10. I always have a better luck on that one. It's just so better writing. And over here to the next page, I did put the time machine for the whole 2020. So basically for this one, it's kind of like a Polaroid snapshots of the whole year. So you can do however you want here. You could take a photo and stick it on for that month, or you could even doodle if you want, or paint. And I just decided to put some line. That one is a Tombow brush and the Midliner in gray color, and I did those 2020 20 style geometric diagonals patterns again. So yeah, and over here, I don't know what I was thinking when I started writing the month for each squares or rectangles. I don't know why I skipped October and jumped to November right away. I guess I was just, I don't know what happened, but I thank goodness that I saw it right away, and just I tried my best to make it work. So you'll see the October writing right before December, And for each snapshots of these or the frames, I wasn't looking at like any pictures in front of me, so I was just kind of like going by the flow. But yeah, I thought they looked really really cute, and they're like different sizes. There wasn't like, I was just kind of like having fun when I was doing this, or when I was like doodling these. So yeah, and again, you'll see I used the micron again. I believe this one is probably either the number 3 or number 5 that I used to line, and I used to write with. So yeah, I hope you guys like this little designs. And again, there you go. September, November, October, I don't know what I was thinking. And over to the edge, I just added a little bit of the swivels. I used gray, 2 different shades of gray, and both of them are by the Tombow USA brush. And over to the left hand side, I decided to do my goals for the whole entire year. And then the next page, which is mind map, it says steps. So basically on the left hand side, it's nice to have a list of your goals for the whole entire year. But over to the right side, I would actually write down like the actual steps on how to achieve those goals. So it's kind of more like a realistic. So you have you planned it out, you actually have your own strategies, or you have your own plan and how to get to those each goals. So it's not just like a technicality that, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this and that for the year 2020. But it actually, I think for myself, it actually helps me to write down the steps on what I'm gonna do, or how to get there to crush those goals. So yeah. And in the middle of my journaling, the cello decided to visit my table, so I had to kick him out. He wasn't happy about it. And the last page of the bullet journal setup is the key. So I actually use these myself every single day. And I don't know if you have your own. It's just easier for me when I glance my day, or when I take a glance of my whole month. I kind of like see if I have like any task, if there's anything in progress, if I have like any task that I've completed. I would just put that symbol, deadlines. And over here, as you could see, I do have like some hearts with the shaded LD is low day, because I do have my personal coach and I do compete in bodybuilding. So I do check in with my coach every week. So that is just my personal preference right there. You necessarily don't have to have that. But yeah, so let me know, guys, if what's your go-to key. And right by it, I just decided to do a stems with flowers, leaves. And yeah, I thought it's really cute. And I just used some swivel lines and gray colors just to add some characters to it. And the last piece of this is pretty much the washi tape, again from the same company. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching the bullet journal. So let's go ahead and take a look at the overall setup.
Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I
did mess up a few times, especially when I was doing the lunar calendar for the whole year. But yeah, I kind of had a hard time when I was looking. It's so hard like looking back and forth because I was like getting confused. But yeah, I tried fixing it. So yeah, I will try to do better next time, I promise. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have like any suggestions, again, comment down below. All the supplies and materials that I used for this video will be down in the description. So if you have any questions, I will try my best to link everything. But most of the supplies I did get them from Amazon and from the actual site. So I will see you guys in the next video. And again, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. But yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Of the fire, if it gets too dark, I'll be